Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of used cars with one of the all-time greats, the Toyota Corolla. If you're thinking about picking up a used Corolla, you're in good company. This car's affordable, super fuel efficient, and has a reputation for running practically forever. But hold up. Before you hand over your cash, there are some potential issues you need to know about, especially with certain model years and higher mileage. In this video, I've put together a full report on what could go wrong with a used Toyota Corolla. We'll break it down by model year and mileage, and I'll even throw in the odds of these problems popping up, plus average repair costs when I can. Stick around to the end for my top tips on how to buy smart and avoid the lemons. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more car buying tips. And if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Alright, let's get rolling. So why are we talking about the Toyota Corolla? Simple, it's a legend. Since 1966, over 50 million of these cars have hit the road, making it the best-selling car ever. People rave about its reliability, low running costs, and how it just keeps going with the right care. But even a champ like the Corolla has its quirks, especially as it racks up years and miles. Here's what we're covering today. Common issues tied to specific model years. Some years are trickier than others. Problems that show up as the odometer climbs. A quick look at why the Corolla's still a reliable pick, plus tips to dodge the trouble spots. No complicated car lingo here, just the straight-up facts you need. Let's start with the model years. Not all Corollas are created equal. Some years have a few more hiccups than others. Here's the rundown. 2001 to 2002 Toyota Corolla, excessive oil consumption, likelihood 15 to 20%, repair cost $2,500 to $5,000. Details: these early 2000s models, especially 2002, can burn through oil like nobody's business. If the piston rings haven't been fixed, you could be looking at engine trouble down the road. Check the oil history. The 2003 Toyota Corolla, transmission failure. The likelihood is around 10 to 15%. Repair costs can range from $1,200 to $2,500. The 2003 Corolla had some transmission woes, think grinding noises or outright failure. Be sure to ask the seller about its shifting history. Now the 2009 Toyota Corolla, water pump failure. The likelihood is 10 to 15%. Repair costs are between $300 to $600. A leaky or busted water pump can overheat the engine. It's not crazy expensive to fix, but don't skip it. Then, there's excessive oil consumption. The likelihood here is 15 to 20%. Repair costs can be anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000. Yep, this issue pops up again in 2009, so keep an eye on oil levels during your test drive. Moving on to the 2010 to 2016 Toyota Corolla. Starting with the 2010 model, steering issues. The likelihood is 5 to 10%. Repair costs range from $200 to $400. Some folks notice steering noise or stiffness. Give it a good test on your drive. Any weird vibes? Next, the 2014 Toyota Corolla. Infotainment system glitches. The likelihood is 5 to 10%. Repair costs are between $100 to $300. The touchscreen can lag or lose connection. It's not a major fix, but it's a bummer if you love your tech. Lastly, the 2016 Toyota Corolla. Transmission hesitation. The likelihood is 5 to 10%. Repair costs range from $500 to $1,000. The CVT in some 2016 models can hesitate or shift roughly. Listen for odd noises when you punch the gas. Model year's just half the story. Mileage matters too. Here's what might crop up as the miles pile on. 0 to 50,000 miles, minor electrical issues, likelihood 5%, repair cost $100 to $300, think glitchy sensors or dashboard lights, nothing major, just annoying little fixes, brake wear, likelihood 10%, repair cost $200 to $400, pads and rotors might wear out if the last owner loved hard stops, check the brakes. 50,000 to 100,000 miles, water pump failure, likelihood 10%. Repair cost $300 to $600. That water pump again, watch for leaks or weird noises. Suspension wear, likelihood 10%. Repair cost $400 to $800. Worn struts or joints can make the ride bumpy. Hear any clunks over potholes? Alright, so when your car hits 100,000 to 150,000 miles, you might start seeing some issues. First up, transmission problems. The likelihood of this happening is around 15%, and well, if it does happen, you're looking at a repair cost between $1,200 and $2,500. Older models like those from 2003 might start shifting rough, so it's really important to test it out thoroughly. Next, let's talk about engine oil consumption. Again, the likelihood here is about 15%. If you do encounter this issue, the repair cost can range from $2,500 to $5,000. High-mileage Corollas from 2001, 2002, or even 2009 might start guzzling oil, so make sure to check those levels regularly. Over 150,000 miles. Major repairs, likelihood, 20 to 30%. Repair cost, $1,000 to $5,000 or more. At this point, you're rolling the dice on big stuff like engine or transmission overhauls. Budget accordingly. Don't let this scare you off, the Corolla is still a rock star. It's built to last, often cruising past 200,000 miles with ease. The average yearly repair cost? Just $362. Way less than most cars out there. A few things to keep in mind. Maintenance is everything. A Corolla with a solid service record is golden. Driving style counts. Highway miles beat up a car less than stop-and-go city driving. Recalls matter. Older models might have airbag or engine recalls, double-check they're fixed. Alright, here's how to snag a great used Corolla. Steer clear of 2001 to 2003 and 2009. These years have the most headaches. Dig into maintenance history. A cared-for Corolla is your best bet. Get it inspected, especially over 100,000 miles. Let a mechanic peek under the hood. Confirm recalls. Make sure any safety fixes are done. Do this, and you'll land a Corolla that'll keep you rolling for years. Thanks for watching. If this saved you some stress, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your Corolla experiences or questions. I'd love to chat. Catch you in the next one.